Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I'd just sit down and kind of just talk about what's been going on in my life here at UC Berkeley and say how the first couple weeks of school have been going and all that. So I guess I'll just start. So I started UC Berkeley. I'm a freshman right now, and I just started school 3 weeks ago. I got here about 3 weeks ago, but school's only been in session for 2 weeks, and it's really fun. Yeah, I feel like I've always kind of just thought as college as something that would always be in the future. Kind of like, having kids or getting married. It's just always something in the future, but now that it's actually here, it feels so weird. I got back from class a couple hours ago, and then I changed into this comfy stuff and went to eat with my friends. But now I'm back and I have a few hours to do nothing, so I thought I'd make this video. I don't know that much about college yet, and I'm still figuring everything out, but I thought it'd be fun to kind of just do a update video about how things are going and share with you guys how college is so far. So let's see where to start. So I got to UC Berkeley about 2 weeks ago, 2.5 to 3 weeks ago. And basically, here at Berkeley, we don't have orientation in the summer like a lot of other schools do. We just come here a week early before school starts and have orientation. So it's called GBO. And the thing was, so I watched YouTube videos about GBO. I researched it before I came and got to know what it was. And it was basically just doing activities with a group. They have bonding and all this. But what I didn't know was that most kids wouldn't go to any of the activities. So basically, everything in GBO is optional, but you're paying for it, if that makes sense, because you have to get here a week early, so you have to pay an extra $400 or something along those lines. And after the first 3 hours of GBO, which is Golden Bear orientation, over half of the group just left and didn't come back. So we started off with 45 kids, and then it ended up being 11 of us in the group doing the activities, because none of the people wanted to do the activities and they just wanted to go out and hang out with friends. But I hadn't really met that many people yet at Berkeley, so I wanted to stick with GBO. But the thing is, if you stick with GBO, there's only a limited amount of people that you're meeting, only the people that stay there. So it's kind of a weird situation for me. So yeah, I don't know, that was a little bit odd for me. But I also went out with my friends, and basically the first week of school, all the frat houses are open. So we went to a lot of parties the first week because, school hasn't started yet, and which was a really fun experience, which I suggest maybe trying it out, even if you don't like that kind of party scene and drinking and stuff like that, which obviously not everybody does, and it's not a big deal, but you should definitely at least check it out to see what it's like, because it was good bonding experience and meeting people and having fun. Now that school's actually started, all my classes have been really great. My teachers are so funny and so kind and so good. It's crazy because all these teachers, you can tell they're so passionate about what they do, versus in high school, not so much. So now I'm going to kind of talk about just college. So before coming to college, my dad talked to me and he was like, yeah, it might be harder to make friends in college, you're all growing up. And I just did not believe any of that, because I just thought oh, all of us are in the hall together, we have roommates, floor mates, we're all just gonna become best friends. And let me tell you, it is hard, because college, it's in high school, you would go to school and then come home and you're pretty much alone for the rest of the day, with your family for hours and surrounding yourself around them, but you didn't feel alone. Versus in college, if you come back to the dorm and everybody else is out, you just feel really isolated and alone, and you need to do something because everybody else is, and it just feels kind of lonely.